Hey guys! Welcome to the gun range! Sobrang magkaiba sa usual natin ng mga videos dito sa channel. Pero since Slater Young video pa rin to, we're still gonna be talking about the home. And for this video, we are testing out how many light blocks does it take to stop a bullet. I personally picked out my 3 most favorite pistols to try this out ngayon. And I'm fairly nervous, so I hope it performs well. But Slater, kailangan ba talagang bulletproof yung bahay natin? Well, there are some instances where importante para sa atin that our walls are bulletproof. Number 1, if we're living in a condo, hindi natin kilala yung mga kapitbahay natin, di ba? And just in case may mangyari, we want it to stop mga projectiles, or bullets para safe tayo. Second is, if in your home, like me, meron akong defensive firearm, gusto natin mag-stop din siya ng mga bullets para just in case, whenever we need to use it, hindi siya mag-go beyond wherever it is you're shooting. For example, if I were to use it inside my room, I know that just in case I miss, hindi siya lalagpas to whoever is on the other side of the wall. And lastly, importante din just to check quality. Diba? We are living in the Philippines wherein maraming mga typhoons na nangyayari. And gusto lang natin malaman na kung may mga debris na tumatama sa walls natin, is it safe enough or is it durable enough to handle that? And that's what we're going to be testing out today. Hello po, ma'am sir. Ito po yung mga favorite pistols ko. Dinala ko po dito para ma-test out natin when it comes to shooting the light block. And I brought 3 different sizes. But later, pareho lang naman, 9mm yung gagamitin nyo na bala. Does it even matter kung anong klaseng pistols ang gagamitin mo? Well, meron konti because these are different size guns, but I would say not necessarily. We're mostly doing it for the heck of it and for the fun of it. It's just fun to shoot at the range. Isa to sa mga favorite hobbies ko. So, first up, we're going to be talking about this one. This is the P365 from Sig Sauer, and more on that later. And then next, we'll talk about this one. This is a semi-custom gun. I liken it to a Porsche. Kung merong kotseng Porsche, ang baril, ito na yun. This is an update on the classic 1911, yung mga 45 na mga tatay natin and mga grandfather natin, modernized. I got this from my friends at Speed Edge. This is made in America. Sobrang ganda ng quality. But more on that again later because the star of the show, eto talaga. This is the Lago Arms Alien. And behind this one is a 500,000 peso pistol. This is built, kung ito Porsche, ito ay F1. This is built for speed, for competition, and I'll show you a little bit more what it can do when we shoot it later on. So I'm excited to get started, and let's start with the smallest one right here. So makikita natin dito guys, this is smallest, smaller, and then this is the largest. That actually matters on how fast the bullet is going out of the barrel and how deep it would be hitting our light block. I'm a little bit nervous, pero try na natin. Okay, first gun that we're trying out is the Sig Sauer P365. It's very light, it's very small, and it's very slim. So it's easy to carry and easy to conceal. So perfect to for those of you that ayaw nyong, wow, may pistol advice instead of a home advice. So the biggest advantage of this gun is it's lightweight, but that's also its biggest disadvantage. So when you're shooting this, because it's very light and small, grabe to mag-recoil. Like, kailangan mo talagang clamp your hands so that it doesn't move at all. But again, it's very easy to carry and it's one of my favorite guns so far. And this is going to be the first pistol that we're going to use to shoot the light block. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. Sige, try na natin. Alright, firing! Boom! Check it out! Okay, so may konti tayong problema guys. I actually hit it sa kung saan yung butas. In real life, this would be filled with concrete. So parang hindi siya a good measure of what it is. So I'll aim for this part. Alright, first shots. Alright. Barely got through. Tingnan niyo. This one, small bullet here. And then, nag-crack ng konti sa likod. But hindi siya tumagos. Let's see how deep it went. So, andyan siya. And then maybe, crack na lang siya ng konti sa that deep siya. This deep. And then, almost went through. But what we're shooting with is like full power na mga bullets. So, hindi to reload lang. And this is how it performed. This is our 5-inch block. So, let's try out the other guns. Up next, we have a beautiful 2011. This is yung sinabi ko kanina, a Porsche, I would say, because it's like a classic but updated with modern features. I got this from our friends at Speed Edge, so thank you so much, Speed Edge, because this was very, very hard to find. I asked a lot of people where to be able to get this. Si Speed Edge la meron, and they helped me up and hooked me up very well. Ang ganda ng service nila, and I'll put links down below. If you ever want to consider purchasing a firearm, they are one of the best gun stores out there because yung may-ari mismo is a champion shooter, so they actually know what they're doing. Okay, go. Just barely. So in real life, with light block, ito lang ang gagamitin natin. Meron tong konting concrete dito and konting concrete here. So I would say it would perform just a little bit better in real life. So this was the first bullet, second bullet, and I think it's still lodged in there somewhere. Okay, now time for my favorite gun. All right, this is the king of the king. I got this also from Speed Edge. They are the exclusive distributors of this firearm. And this is called the Lago Arms Alien. And I'll take a minute to describe kung ano talaga ang features nito and why it costs so much. So typically, ang ordinary barrel is the barrel where the bullet shoots out of is on top of your firing arm. So that is why nagre-recoil siya. Pero with this, meron silang mga weird magic engineering na ginawa that when I actually hold it, the barrel is not here on top, nandun siya sa baba. So when you're shooting it, you don't feel it go like that. It actually feels like it's just going back into your hands, which makes you shoot a lot faster. But that's not all po, ma'am sir. Check this out. These sights right here. Pero pag gusto kong going old school, I can also replace it like this. And ayan. Ganda, no? Diretso na siya into the old school way of shooting, which is the iron sight. So it comes in a set like this and everything is included. Meron na tayong ganito na may sight, meron na tayong the gun itself, merong magazines na kumpleto, and you buy it in a case like this. Kumpleto na to lahat, it comes in a set, but it costs a lot. But kung competitive shooter ka and you want to up your game, this is the perfect gun for you. So I'll put a link to Speed Edge down below. Again, highly recommend them. Grabe sila tumulong sa akin. They give me discounts from time to time, but I still purchase these guns using my own money. I'm just saying, try nyo sila. They're good friends of mine. And let's try this out. I have decided to go old school with this one. Ang maganda para dito is every time I change these sights, when I return it, naka-zero pa rin siya. Meaning, if I do my part right, I will still be able to hit the target. So let's see if that is actually true or baka ako lang yung hindi marunong. So with this, I'm expecting this to actually go through because this is a bigger gun, more pressure build up inside the bullet before it actually leaves the gun. And I'm thinking since we've shot two, meron ng mga micro fractures there. I'm just making an excuse for light block, pero I hope hindi pa rin siya mag-go through. Just so, you know, tibay talaga ng light block. By the way guys, this is just katuwaan lang. This is nothing scientific. We're just having fun. Don't try this at home. Right. Moment of truth. Actually, almost. So this is the last bullet and you can see andyan siya sa loob. That's the bullet right there. I'm impressed, hindi siya tumagos. This is the second shot. And this is the first shot. The first shot, yeah, we don't see the bullet here. This one is inside. So the first bullet hindi siya nag-go through, syempre smaller gun. Second, almost peeking through. The last one, almost barely peeked through pero hindi pa rin tumagos. So I'm very happy with the performance. Especially considering na in actual, meron pa talaga tayong concrete plaster na ilalagay dito. That's it guys. I hope you liked today's video. Medyo hindi siya the usual video na ginagawa natin. But don't take this too technically. There's a lot of types of bullets. Merong 9mm, may 45, merong 380. There's different lows, there's different types of heads. So, katuwaan lang talaga to. And I just wanted to show off my toys kasi ito yung isa sa mga hilig ko. Very much into, same pa rin mga engineering things like yung bore axis, kung gaano siya kataas, and when you lower it, nag-reduce na recoil. It's all nerdy stuff, but I love it. Hope you love it too. Again, thank you so much for watching. That's it for me, guys. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.